Thank you for joining us today. Coffee with Carrie. Thanks for coming. Here we are in our beautiful new location for founders. They are on St. Rose Parkway. So please stop by and have some awesome drinks, and they also have snacks too. So thank you to founders for hosting us today. I'd like to introduce two amazing women that I've gotten to know a little bit, and they are here today to share with us some things that they can do to help our community. They have resources, and they are ready to help. So we have Kelly today, and we also have Jessica Taylor, and Kelly George. So Kelly, I just want to talk about a little bit about what you do. Let's start with you. Okay, she's from Bridging the Gap, and so can you tell us a little bit about Bridging the Gap and what brings Bridging the Gap to Clark County?
Sure, and thank you for hosting this and allowing us to be here today. So Bridging the Gap, we have been able to work over the last year and a half with a nonprofit who has assisted people that have been affected by COVID, basically helping them, support them with resources, housing, and rental assistance. And additionally, we found that many of them are willing to able to work, but finding a job's been very difficult, let alone finding a path for a career. We were also able to attend the Northern Nevada or the Nevada Industry Excellence, who held a discussion between workforce development programs and companies that were looking for good people that wanted to work. And we found a big gap that was there. And that's exactly what Bridging the Gap does, is we build that gap and help people that are developing and growing themselves out of workforce development, as well as people who are transitioning in a career. We bridge that gap with businesses who are looking for good people that are willing and able to work and would like to develop themselves within a career and a career path within the organization. So we're very excited to be here to work with workforce development groups, with people who are looking to transition or grow their career path, and with businesses who are looking for good people that are wanting to connect.
You know, Kelly, that is so important because as a business owner myself, we are having such a hard time finding employees that want to work and are able to show up after the first interview. So I think you have hit the nail on the head of what business owners and companies need. We're so grateful to have you here in Clark County. What makes Bridging the Gap different from other staffing agencies?
You know, there's a lot of good companies out there helping a lot of people, but what differentiates us is that we're really focusing on holding their hand from the moment they're ready to look for the career to actually connecting them with a viable business that allows them growth. But additionally, we like to develop the person beyond just providing a job, but we like to set them up for a career path that they're excited about, that they actually want to grow in, so that they're looking forward to coming to work every day. Additionally, we find that people are struggling right now financially. So we help them in putting together financial plans that can help guide them and grow financially for tomorrow, as well as personal development plans. So if we provide you work or employment today, what is it that they want to do tomorrow and the next day, and how can we work with you to put that path together that you can go beyond today and tomorrow, but into your future for career growth.
What a valuable resource. I'm so impressed hearing everything that your agency does. What does all of this cost?
Well, actually, there is no charge to the individual that's looking for employment. There is no charge if you are a workforce development program. We actually work with the employer and we charge an addition to the wages that they would normally be paying, and we just add a small charge to that. So depending on whether they're looking for temporary work, permanent placement, or maybe something that's just seasonal, we're able to match those people together. And like I said, we just have a charge that we add on to the hourly wage with the business owner, and for the workforce development and for the individual looking for the job, it's absolutely free.
Wow, and it would be worth it, let me tell you. If I wish that we had you sooner. So this is so exciting for business owners and for companies to have Bridging the Gap come to Clark County, and especially to focus here in Henderson, where some of our needs are great.
Yes.
And we need you. And
Thank
you know
you.
that, because I think
do.
you have a story, a little bit of a story, right? Do I get to go off topic here about how we got you, right? We're lucky to have you.
Through this nonprofit, we really did see this big gap, and we knew people wanted to work. And when I attended the different meetings, and everybody wants the same thing, and they want to put good people to work with good jobs, but they don't have the time, the resources, the money to actually allocate to marry those two together and converge the two and work in that kind of collaboration. So we said, all right, this is really a place where we thrive and do well. So let us fill that gap and let us help these people and these businesses who are looking to connect. So I am very excited to be here and working in Clark County and working with you in Henderson to see if we can't collaborate that together.
That is awesome. That's one of the reasons I'm running for Henderson City Council, is because I see a lot of gaps. And I think there needs to be a lot of bridging the gap done. And so I just found it ironic when you and I met that the name of your company was Bridging the Gap, because it just was something that kept resonating with me as, what can I do for Henderson? What can I bring that's different from the other candidates or from other people that are already on city council? What can I add? How can I add value? And that just kept coming to my mind, is bridging the gap. Where are the gaps, and let's fix those. Let's bridge those and help those that need help.
And truly, I do agree with you. It is about adding value. It's about adding value to the individuals. And, jobs are great. It's important to have a job. But let's really add value and go a step beyond that and say, how can we help you today? How can we help you tomorrow and the next day and the next day? And the more that we can add value to both people looking to work and in the employers, then I think that we really have an opportunity to change the climate here in Henderson and Clark County. And I'm just excited to be a part of that.
Oh, well, I'm excited too. And I'm so grateful that you flew in today to help us, because she was out on business. And you're actually moving here. You're actually finalizing, and you're going to be here. You're going to be here helping. You're going to have boots on the ground here in Henderson.
Absolutely. I really believe that's the only way to really get a feel in working with people and identifying their true needs, is to sit and have conversation and say, what do you need? What do you need? And how can we add value to that? How can we? And if it's not directly through us, then let us help find out who that person or entity might be that can help you. So we're really about adding value where we can.
I love it. I love connecting people and getting them what they need. Love it. Well, we're real people, and we're talking about real issues today. And I'm just grateful to have both of these wonderful ladies here. How can people and businesses get involved in this effort, Kelly?
Oh, thank you for asking
You're
that.
welcome.
So you can reach out to me. Again, my name is Kelly, and I'm at kelly@bridgingthegapus.com. And I would love to collaborate, whether you're looking for work, whether you're looking for a career, you're transitioning, if you're a business owner and you're looking for people to come to work, or maybe you have a workforce development program within your organization. And again, I'm not here to compete. I'm here to add value and to collaborate. So however I can work best side by side with you, then that's what we want to do. Again, we want to bridge that gap and see where we can add value.
And I know Kelly means it, because I spent a long time with her talking before we even planned this segment. And I'm just, again, grateful for her being here. Again, we are here at Founders on St. Rose Parkway. They have some amazing drinks and snacks. I'm impressed with some of their names. I find them quaint and cute. They have the Red Eye. That is coffee with a shot of espresso. And as someone who doesn't drink coffee, and I know that's shocking, but no, I don't. But I have my smoothie, but it's okay. I love the smell of coffee. They also have the Black Eye, that if you get coffee and have more than one shot, you can order the Black Eye. So I thought that was really interesting. Some of their names are great. What are you having today, Jessica?
Oh, white chocolate, lavender, something or other. It was delicious. Oh my
well,
gosh.
It looks it. And Kelly, what did you have? Because you finished yours.
I'm a mocha kind of gal, so I went iced today. My iced mocha. Yeah.
Well, it's it's not as hot as it has been, but it's still warm out there. So I bet that was refreshing.
It was very good.
I went with my water and my sunrise or my something smoothie. I apologize for not having that name down, by the way.
Oh, it's a Rise and Shine.
Yeah, what's a Rise and Shine?
It's right
right
there.
there. Oh, wow. I just need to read it. It would be good. Very nice, Jessica. Well, we want to include you in this conversation because you have a great organization that I'm also very impressed with. you work for, actually you created this organization called Faith in Humanity.
Yes.
What an amazing name.
Thank you.
I just want to hear about the name first, if we could, and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Jessica Taylor, and I am the founder of Faith in Humanity nonprofit. And I went through so many names. I really wanted hands and people and getting people together and all this stuff, and I just went back and forth for days. And then I sat down in an attorney's office and went, that's the one. So that's just how it worked out.
Wow. Well, it's really such a wow name, a big bang between.
Make the change,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, that
To
was
have
the
faith
idea.
in humanity, I think we need to restore some of that,
I'm
right?
right there with you.
And you're there working also in the
That's it.
trenches here and trying to help people.
Yeah.
So tell us about the need that you're helping with or you plan to help with, and
Okay.
tell us about what you're doing to fill that need and what your organization is doing.
Okay, a little bit. I have found that we've got two problems here. We've got people who need help and people who want to help, and kind of like bridging the gap, we're putting those two things together. So I want to make it easier for someone. Let's say they want to go feed the homeless today. Where would you go? How would you do that? I want a calendar of events. I want places to donate. I want people to show up with food, and want them to know where to go, how to help. On the other end, if there is someone who needs shelter or even assistance with, let's say a mother or father who needs VA assistance, but I don't know where to go. And you can look online, I understand that, but I want to make it that much easier. I want that app, you pull it up and it's boom, all the information right there. I want her nonprofit, where someone goes, I need a job, boom, it's on the app. I want it to be that easy.
Awesome. That is an incredible idea.
Thank you.
And I think it's interesting. There's just a lot of intelligent people out there, and when we take, and definitely you are one, because when you sat and thought about this and was able to come up with, hey, why not just take an app and do this? That really sounds very, almost brilliant, but also like it's simple.
Why didn't we do this before?
Right, that's
I
my
know.
point.
I
That's
know,
what I'm sitting here
that
going. Like, why didn't I figure it out? No, I'm just kidding. No, it's because you came up with this wonderful idea, and I think it's great that you're connecting people, and you're connecting people, and I'm trying to connect people, right, by bringing Jessica and Kelly here today to connect with Henderson residents so that we can find out how to help people. We have family members, neighbors, friends that are in need. So please make sure you take down their information and get this information out to your friends, your family, whoever needs it. Because we're here for an important reason today, and that is to help Henderson residents in whatever they need. So let's talk a little bit about your beginning moment, since I kind of talked about how you came up with the name. How did this all begin for you, and what did that look like? What were your first steps?
So during quarantine, I actually had I'm gonna say she was probably 6-month-old baby, and she had outgrew a bunch of stuff, and I'm a hairdresser by trade, and a lot of my clients and a lot of my friends and family all donated these awesome gifts, and I can't just give them away. I mean, donate them to the place that we all know of. I'm not opposed to it, but they needed a good home. So I went on, one of those mommy Facebook groups or whatever, and found, actually I'm going to do a shameless plug if you don't mind,
Go for
a place
it.
called Hope Cove.
Oh,
And
yes.
they are amazing. They take in all kinds of items for moms and then help all kinds of moms. She's even, Tammy who runs it's even a lactation consultant. So she's awesome. But I wouldn't have found her and wouldn't have known of her unless I found these from these mommy groups. So I'm going, well, why, I asked, why does nobody know who she is? Well, they don't have money for marketing. So I thought, okay, there's got to be a better way. You can call, I think it's 211 for information. They definitely help. Those people work day and night to help, but it's kind of overwhelming. There's a lot of information. So I wanted to make it easier, and that's just kind of how that came up. I'm like, all right, let's develop an app.
There's an app for that.
There's an app for that.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, and you brought up an important thing that happened. Event. It's not even an event. It was a pandemic, for heaven's sake. Sorry. It was hard for a lot of people, and it's great that you found a way through that challenging time for all of us to bring something so awesome that would help people. So that's impressive, right? Well, we're taking
a cup half full.
Well, and we're taking lemons and we're making lemonade, right?
Yes.
And I know that's kind of a term my mom and dad always used, and I love it still to this day. So what kind of support do you have right now?
Right now I have a full team that's coming together to help me grow this app. We're really just in the beginnings of it. I didn't even know I needed to start a nonprofit. I didn't know where to even begin. Again, I'm a hairdresser. I didn't know how this even looked. Met with attorneys, met with accountants, met with everybody, and went, oh, this is a lot more than I expected. Okay, but it's been interesting. We're getting there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's a journey.
It's all a journey, isn't it?
Yeah. but it sounds like you may have had some kind of setbacks in what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Can you talk about those and how you overcame your setbacks?
Yeah. I think the biggest issue was finding people who wanted to develop the app. And I got a hold of, I'm going to say at least 50 people. And every single one of them said, why? You're not going to make any money doing this. What would you do that for? And I'm thinking, yep, you're not it. Next. And it was just so frustrating. So I finally found the right people, and now I've got a good team that's here to help me and help me grow, which is pretty cool because it'll help the nonprofit grow and help all of us in our community grow.
That's amazing. I ironically hear that quite a bit with running for Henderson City Council. This is my second time running, and they often ask, why would you do that again?
Yeah.
Why would you do it the first time, but why would you do it twice, right? And it's because of my love for Henderson, and I can feel that love in your heart too. I can feel that, and I can feel it. You know, we have a love for people and a love for Henderson.
All here to make a change.
Exactly, and we have to make that positive change for people because it's getting dire with some of the rents, the moratoriums falling off, Kelly, right?
End of this month.
Okay, so we're gonna see a big need, even bigger than we already are seeing.
As well as the unemployment ends the end of September, the additional unemployment pandemic assistance that will be ending at the end of September. So you have end of July and the end of September, which are going to be a very significant months in Henderson and Clark County.
Well, and they're going to need your app. How soon is that coming out? Because they're going to need Kelly. They're going to need you.
We're trying.
Where we're at.
We're actually looking for donations right now. We are trying to build it as fast as possible. It's really hard because it's a lot of information. In the meantime, we're just looking for donations, and then we're going to get with all of our nonprofits and put everybody on there.
That's fantastic. And I may have somebody that might be able to help you also that I can think of that's related to me. So let's talk after the show. But
Thank you.
You two are, I really am very impressed. I know I've said that, but I really want you to understand that great things happen when people come together and help each other, and we are better together. So it's great having this dialogue and this conversation today about how we can help. We'll make sure that you have, at the end of the show, we'll make sure that you have Jessica's contact information as well here, and that you can reach out and donate and help her organization. Kelly, you're good with, you have backing, so, because you have a company.
Yes.
So, I don't think you're accepting donations.
No, we know where to refer you for that.
Yep, there we go. Exactly. And of course, I am accepting donations for Henderson City Council and to be able to do a great job in this race. But what this is about today is helping you, not helping me. So let's talk about what can we do as a group, as a community, as, just residents of Henderson. What can we do to support you?
I think we're going to need people to download the app once it's available. We're going to need people to start following us on our Facebook pages, and I mean all of us. We want to keep it all up and going because that's the only way to keep this strong. All of us need the love and support, and if you see us on the streets, give us an attaboy.
Right.
But it's just, that's it. We just need the love and support.
You know, service is amazing, and what I am loving, what I'm hearing, is that you just get a satisfaction for doing that.
100%.
And it just makes you happy because you are so excited about your organization, and I'm excited about it also. That is also, like I said, though, I that's why I'm running, because I want to help, and I love that this was the topic and our first show that we were able to talk about your two organizations that would help. Again, we're here at Founders. Great place on St. Rose Parkway. Come and get your tea, come and get your smoothies. They have wonderful muffins. They have cake pops, croissants. Have you had any of their
No, and they looked amazing
egg
in the
salad
case.
toast? You know, I mean, there's just some great stuff.
Very good.
Great
Very
stuff.
good.
And I am never good at saying the say
I
a
got
bowl. How do you say ACAI?
Acai?
Thank you.
Yeah.
See, I always have to have
Think?
someone here. Sorry.
Probably gonna screw it up.
I am a kindergarten teacher. I usually can pronounce things. That's one I get hung up on a lot. So I apologize for that. But I hear those are amazing. So make sure that you stop into Founders, get your coffee, get something, and enjoy some of their snacks, okay? Okay, so let's talk about what does it look like. So you don't know what your time frame is going to be to finish up this app, because you have had some setbacks, but it sounds to me like you're working hard on that, and I'm hoping that it comes out soon.
I'm hoping if I could set up a timeline, if the way I like to picture it would be hopefully by the end of the year, because like she was mentioning, we're gonna need it. We're gonna need all the help that we can get, everybody here, and I'm hoping by the end of the year. And in a perfect world, we'd like to be expanding to Seattle. I think we've got Atlanta and Colorado that we'd like to expand to and see where we can take this. And I'd love to see it in all states in 10 years would probably be my perfect timeline.
Oh wow!
I don't know
That'd
if
be
that'll happen, but we'll try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, don't ever give up.
Thank you.
You know,
Yeah.
don't ever give up.
I've got a good team.
Yes, yes, you do. Yeah, don't ever give up, because helping people is what is most important, and especially now. We're here and we've educated, hopefully, and hopefully we've elevated, because educating and elevating is a goal of ours. And we are grateful that you have stopped in and taken a little bit of your time to have coffee with Carrie, in this case, smoothies with Carrie, coffee, whatever you want. And thank you so much for joining us. We will let you know when our next show is and who our guests will be. Please visit votecarriecox.com, and you can always reach me at 702-306-3302. Please reach out to me. I'm here for you. I would love to talk to you about anything you are wondering about, or any questions you may have. And if you need some help, let me know. Go ahead and share your information, Jessica, and make sure they can reach out to you too.
You can follow me on Facebook at Faith and Humanity LV, and everything else through this post will be linked for where you can donate as well.
And I have a Facebook page. You can look up Carrie Cox Henderson 2022, I believe it is. If you search me, you'll find me. And Kelly, share yours one more time so that they're able to get a hold of you.
Thank you, Carrie. You can find us at bridgingthegapus.com, and that's for the entire state of Nevada. So if you go visit bridgingthegapus.com and give us your information, we will be getting in touch with you.
Awesome. So we're connecting residents with the resources that you need. Thanks again. You have a great night, and I'll see you next time.